What's good, everybody? We're back.
We're back.
Back, episode 6. And y'all probably looking like, why I got this robe on. I ain't got no clothes right now. And I need to do some washing, so I just want to keep it a stack with y'all anyway. But it's your boy Eric Rashad, and
Leo Solomon. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna even say nothing.
Oh,
I ain't
man.
gonna rank on you.
yeah, it's been a long day. But I don't know, man. What are we talking about today?
We talk a little bit about sports, man, especially about these Rockets. But you know what though? Before we get to the Rockets, you know one thing, bro. I'm glad that LeBron is not in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, but I think I need to say something else, and it's actually on a serious note.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to a fellow classmate,
Yeah.
Torrey Grace.
Yeah, Torrey Grace.
Yeah, man. He unfortunately left out of here a little early, but man, I hate to even hear that. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to him, and peace and blessings
to his family,
his
exactly. Daughters, his wife.
Yeah. So, but other than that, let's get back into it. But you was talking about LeBron.
Yeah, man.
LeBron James.
And don't get it wrong. I'm a LeBron fan. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't afraid to say it. Ain't ashamed to say it. A lot of people, they so hateful of LeBron to where it's like if you're a LeBron fan, you're a meat rider. You know what I'm saying? But you know, anybody, I look at it like this, bro. Like especially if you're a black person, like if you hate on LeBron, bro, like I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what he's doing in society.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't like LeBron as how people just like athletes.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, I'm just LeBron this, LeBron. No.
Yeah.
I like what he's doing off the court though.
Yeah. And that's why that says me, I look at what you do off the court, off the football field, whatever sport you play. And for somebody to build a school, and not only just any kind of school, his school is actually excelling. I think I said that on one of the early episodes.
Yeah,
his school is actually excelling. His teachers are doing well. You know, the school is just overall, you know, doing great. You know what I'm saying? And good standings within the district. I like to, you know, kind of do my research on stuff like that. But and then he also sent. Did you see that? I know you remember that a few years ago, where he spent like 50 between. I think it was in between 50 to 70 million of his money to help kids go to college.
Dang, 50, 70 million.
Yeah, in between 50 to 70 million, bro. Like, yeah, he's sending over almost 1,000 kids to college.
Jeez,
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
I should have went back to school. I mean,
I think it was only for kids. It was like a program only
I
in
know.
Cleveland. But, you know, still, you know what I'm saying? But again, back to basketball. I'm kind of glad he's not in the playoffs this year because it's been so predictable.
I mean, one thing we see too, which catches up with every player, I don't care how great you are, is father time.
Yeah.
And you can
That
see
age.
it. You can see it, man. And
Yeah,
I think he need the rest for. I mean, not saying need the rest from a championship because we all want to win championships. And
Exactly.
I know he wants to win one, but I think it's good. You know, let him regroup. I mean, he did this how many times?
7, 8 years in a row.
Straight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be some kind of athlete and some kind of superstar to do that. Because for one, KD ain't did it. Steph ain't did it.
And he had to go to a
D-Wade
73 and 9
didn't do
team to get one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
D-Wade didn't do it. And
Yeah.
I don't think Michael Jordan did it.
Nah.
I mean, I can't, as much as
Not
I like.
until Pippen got there. And,
Exactly.
yeah.
But not 7 straight, though.
Nah.
I mean, if he wouldn't have retired, he probably could have done that. You know,
Possibly.
the second time he retired.
Oh, yeah.
He probably could have done it.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, the first time
When his dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he went to go play that baseball, which was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was
Waste
terrible.
of his athleticism.
He was terrible, man.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But I'm glad he's, you know, give him a little time to rest though. But you know, with LeBron coming into next year, man, he's not. I bet he has the mentality where I don't want no second tier players to come. I want great players to come.
Yeah.
He's at that point in his career.
So who they got? the coach yet. They ain't found out no coach because I ain't really been keeping up with it. But
Bro, I was just listening to it. They do have a strong name if you want to fact check that, but they have a they named somebody earlier, and they were saying that LeBron was very happy. That's the person that he wouldn't mind being his next head coach.
mm,
It's somebody that I think they say LeBron has a history with.
not Ty Lue, huh?
No, he's not in Cleveland anymore.
I don't know what. I don't know, man. Cleveland
Yeah,
ain't in it. They just been ever since LeBron left. They just been off the radar. Period.
yeah. They won less than 20 games this year.
Yeah. So I mean,
Dang, out of 82 games, 83 games, whatever. But yeah, I honestly believe next year with him going into the 2020 season of the NBA, he's gonna. I'm sure he will want superstars there.
yeah. I just want to
You
see
know.
who gonna go though.
Yeah.
Like we all thought AD was going, but that got pretty much nixed.
Yeah. And a lot of people feel like AD still not going even after free agency during the summer.
Man, I think he going. He gotta. Where is he gonna go?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. I mean, it's prime for him to go to the Lakers, man. But my thing is, if he go,
Yeah.
they better show up and win a
You know
championship.
what? I think it really depends on and people like Kawhi, he's gonna be a free agent. Um,
Kawhi, that'd be
he might mess around and stay in Toronto, depending on what happened.
yeah.
You know what
Depending on
I'm
how far
saying?
they go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see him staying in Toronto though.
Cause you see how good they playing, and their star center ain't even healthy. I don't think their starting center is playing right now.
Yeah, but I've been watching the Raptor series, but you
Yeah.
know who's? I don't know if you keeping up with it, but the Raptors right now,
Mm-hmm.
the reason why they're doing good or just this far, Siakam. You ever seen him play?
Oh,
Number 43.
yeah. He from Cameroon
I don't
or
know where he
Africa or
from, but
something?
he been balling.
Okay.
He been balling
Yeah,
lately.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shouts out to that dude, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a
I'm so glad you said that, bro. And that's another reason why I'm glad that LeBron is not in the playoffs this year, is because like that guy, I didn't even know who that guy was. Well, somewhat, but it basically gives a lot of these players that we don't know exposure. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And it shows a lot of people like, damn, where I been? This person balling. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly,
And
exactly.
you looking up, doing your stat check, like, dang, I've been sleeping on this person. So it's getting a lot of people that's been getting overlooked some shine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Nah, I feel you on that one because that's why I mean playoffs is where people need to show up.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
And that's
That's
where they earn their
and
contracts.
that's where they
Yeah.
make their money too, man.
Yeah.
But I mean you gotta get there too, so you gotta be at least a part of the team.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? But it's a lot of people that's not in the playoffs that showed up in the regular season, but that they just ain't
Yeah,
ain't part
yeah,
of a winning team.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, but yeah,
And it's exciting because it's so unpredictable. Like we don't know who's gonna make it to the finals. Well, we know who these referees be
who they
favoring.
want?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just read an article today saying that what's your boy from DeMarcus Cousins would
Hmm.
be available for this season. I'm like, for this season, what if they don't make it past the Rockets?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's who y'all want in the NBA Finals?
See, that's what I'm saying. It's pretty much spoken on that early.
I mean, well, look, if the Rockets don't win tonight,
It's
well, by
over.
the time y'all watch this video, we'll know who won.
Yeah.
So, but
Basically,
if they don't win tonight,
it's over. It's no point even watching
it's
the
a wrap,
series.
man. I'm already focused. If they don't win tonight, I'm focusing on football at this point.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna even lie to you.
that's true. But did you see that picture that's been floating around about Draymond? How he almost eye gouged him again in game 3?
Man,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. They need to investigate that dude. Because he did it, come to find out, he did it to JJ Redick. I mean, the way Harden eyes look, Redick eyes look the exact same way with the blood shot in the corners. He did it to JJ Redick. He did it to LeBron. He did it to
he
James
did do
Harden.
a LeBron. He
Hmm.
sure did.
Yeah, he did it to LeBron. He did it to I said JJ Redick, LeBron, Harden,
All right. Well, yeah.
and then dang, it's a fourth player that he did that to.
See, you know what? If I was the Rockets head coach, you get a person or a player out there just to go out there and just rough them up. Like you just go
Yeah.
out there and take fouls.
That's
and
why
just
I hate when
being
he
a
let
force.
Beverly go, bro. He
Yeah,
was like
it's man.
bulldog,
You know what?
man.
I was just thinking about that. I like Patrick Beverly for this type of series.
Yeah,
Get because think about it.
yeah.
Just let's go back and look at the series right now. Yeah, Patrick Beverly ain't gonna give you no 20,
20, yeah.
28 and 5.
Hmm.
He not gonna give you
But
that
he
every
gon' he
night.
gonna frustrate your superstar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But just think about it. You got James on the floor
Uh-huh.
because you're gonna have to play small ball with him. So James, you put Patrick Beverly in there at the one just so he can either hold KD.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But
And frustrate him. Yeah.
man, who is calling me, bro? Man. But yeah, I would just say
Yeah.
that'll be great if that could happen though. But
Hmm.
I mean, they had a chance. They had to let go of Beverly because for one, he wasn't producing the points.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well,
So
especially when it come down to playoffs.
yeah,
Just like they did Ariza.
yep.
He was a great defender, but he couldn't create his own shot.
He
You know
was
what
a
I'm saying?
streaky shooter. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I like Trevor Ariza though. But he was getting old. He was getting up in age. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that was the only thing. So yeah, I think he was just they had to let him go. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I'm kind of curious to see what the rest of this series gonna look like
Yeah.
though with
But
the
you know what
Warriors.
though, man? The Rockets, they really frustrate me at around this time of the year because with Harden, I'm a Harden fan, you know what I'm saying? But we got to be honest about Harden's gameplay. A lot of his gameplay is he's a mastermind at drawing the foul. You know what I'm saying? And when you go up, you can draw the foul all season long, but when it comes time to playoffs, and when it comes time to play the Golden State at Golden State, those fouls that you are a mastermind at drawing, you're not gonna get those calls at the Oracle, bro.
Yeah, the biggest problem is that hero ball, that ISO ball is like
That's another
why y'all
thing.
stop? You
Yeah,
cannot do that against Golden State. They
yeah,
already know that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So when they had ball movement, they won games last year.
yeah. That's
In
true.
this past game they won, they had ball movement. But
Hmm.
when Harden came back in the game, it changed
It
all.
changed.
It's
Yeah,
like I'm getting kind of sick and tired of it, man.
yeah. But you know, and the thing is, when your offense is centered around one person, and that one person, um, their game, a big percentage of their game depends on drawing the foul, and your offense is centered around this person. So basically, when Harden is not getting the fouls called, your offense as a collective is struggling.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I
I
don't
th-
know.
I'm trying to look at the stats, like his pretty much stats throughout this playoffs
Yeah,
because I think he been well for this series. I think he been averaging about 28 points. I think. Let me see.
I think a little bit over 30 actually.
But I'm saying you still losing games though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're
But you
not.
know what though? CP3 ain't showed up, and Capella.
That's you just hit the
Those
nail
two right there,
on the
that's what's
head right
killing us.
there.
And we lost those first two games, one by 6 and the other one by 4.
And the reason really why we won game 3, you got to give it up to doggone
Harden and Gordon.
yeah, Eric Gordon. Really, he dropped 30.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean,
6 man of the year came through, man.
finally, 'cause
Yeah,
he be
he been playing kind of rough too.
yeah
Yeah,
he be complaining a lot too. Like nigga, just play.
yeah,
Like he always be like, how you in mid air complaining?
yeah. Like, bro, you still in the
Like
air and you looking at the
get
ref.
back on defense, bro. They not calling it. Get back on defense, man. Dang, dog. So, man, hopefully they win tonight, man.
Yeah,
So,
I know, bro, for real.
I just at this point, I don't know if the Rockets ever gonna bring another championship if they don't do it this year.
Yeah.
Cause this the window, and I think the window is closing pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
I was just looking at the Texan Cup, man. So I guess we moved from basketball to football. I know we drafted 2 linemen. The
yeah,
Texans drafted 2 linemen.
Titus Howard. I actually, and I know people would be like, "Man, you ain't watched the game." I actually did watch the game
Mm-hmm.
when Auburn played Alabama State. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't looking at Titus Howard, but
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I saw the game, but not realizing who the guy is.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But from looking at his highlights, he looked pretty athletic.
Yeah, I was looking at it at the combine.
Yeah,
And he looked very agile,
and he
side to
big
side.
though.
Yeah, he
Just
was
be
like
that
6'5",
to be that big,
320.
yeah, and he can move. Like I
Yeah,
was looking at his feet work. That was the biggest thing I pay attention to, the big lineman,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
these days with the way defenses are so
That's
fast,
true. You're gonna need a big line.
you
I mean, a
need a
fast
lineman that can
lineman.
move.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I was
and
just
make
doing
certain blocks. Yeah.
exactly, especially I think I don't know if they're gonna have him at right tackle or left tackle. I think he's more of a right tackle because he protecting that blind side.
Okay.
You know
Is
what I'm
that
saying?
where he was in college? You
In college,
remember?
he played right tackle.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
okay,
he played right
okay.
tackle in college. So, but yeah, he was a quarterback in high school.
What? Dang.
Yep. Let me look it
That
up,
boy
man.
must have hit a hell of a growth spurt. Yeah, but I know they drafted Titus Howard, and then they drafted another lineman for the other side,
Yeah,
I
from
believe.
Northern Illinois.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good. That's good, bro.
I mean, let's look at the draft picks, man.
Because I didn't really pay attention to the draft, man. You know what I'm saying?
I did. I
Like I
pay.
should have.
A lot of people saying like, "Oh, we didn't draft anybody." Like,
Now, we drafted what we need. And then a corner. We needed a corner bad, bro.
and the dude from Kentucky,
Yeah.
I watched him play before because I watch a lot more college football than anything.
Yeah.
I watched him play.
Yeah.
Dude has long range.
Yeah. And I hear he can actually cover.
Yeah, he ain't no Kevin Johnson because Kevin Johnson was like 6'2".
Yeah. He'll
But
come up and hit you, but when it
but
comes to
no,
covering.
this guy had more natural cover skills than Kevin Johnson.
Oh, see, that's what we need.
So
The deep ball cover.
he
Yeah.
played a lot of man, so he know how to cover.
Mm.
Versus, when Kevin Johnson was there, when they drafted, I was like, dang, Kevin Johnson kind of tall. He's 6'2".
Yeah.
But he wasn't that big, but he had long range. But Kevin Johnson couldn't cover. He wasn't a man cover
Yeah.
guy. He
Yeah,
played
yeah,
more
yeah,
zone
yeah,
than anything.
yeah.
So that's why he was always getting burnt and all this other stuff. So hopefully,
Man, we were giving up too many crucial fourth down, third down plays.
well, I look at it like this. Let's just go look at their secondary. So the people they went and picked up, like they got a guy from Jacksonville,
Uh-huh.
which I think that was an amazing pickup.
Okay.
They got another guy from Jacksonville, another dude with dreads. I can't think of his name, but the biggest thing, I guess, asterisk on the Texans secondary right now is the secondary
Okay.
and the offensive line.
Okay. That's true, bro. Cause you right. Offense, we pretty much sold up for skill players. If you can get old boy to come back from the ACL injury, Will Fuller, and
Man, I like Will Fuller, but it's like every time you watch him play, you like, dang, is he gonna get hurt?
yeah, he's little. Yeah,
But then think about it,
he stretched the field with that speed.
stretch the field big time. When Will Fuller is clicking on all cylinders, and D Hop gonna catch his, he just find a way to get open. He find a way to make plays.
Yeah,
When them two guys are clicking on all cylinders, it's hard to guard them.
yeah,
Period.
yeah. We need that third. I don't know. I think we need either a third receiver but you know what? I can't say that because we focus on them tight ends. They throw to the tight ends a
Well,
lot too.
from the tight end we drafted, he looked like he could probably be the next Gronkowski, man. Just his whole physique, how he
Okay, white boy, black dude.
a guy from San Diego State.
Okay.
So just the way they're talking about him, just his body frame, how he can block, but his one-on-one matchups, how they throw the jump ball to him. I was like,
Okay.
maybe he could be that, but
Yeah.
we don't know. It don't matter until you get on that field.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could do all the amazing stuff in college, but yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing is too. My concern is protecting Deshaun Watson.
That's it, bro. That's it. I mean, when I saw he got sacked 60 times last year, led the NFL and getting sacked.
That's like, I mean,
This man have to run for his life every play.
it shows his amazing strength though, and his
Yeah.
toughness too.
To
Because
still be able to win that many games and to have to run for your life on these pass plays like that.
I don't know if I could do it, but
Yeah.
I mean,
That
hey,
says
look,
a lot about him, bro. Whether people want to pay attention to that or not.
so let's look back at the draft picks. Max Sharping, that's the other guy.
Yeah.
So Kahale Warring. That's the guy from San Diego State. They saying I mean they saying he's a phenomenal athlete. That's what they were saying. He can jump. He
Hmm.
for his size he's very athletic.
Yeah.
But they was like this is gonna be more of a not say experiment, but they don't know what he's gonna do once he
Yeah.
get in there.
Yeah.
So I think he can go in there and do something though.
Yeah. But you know the thing that irritates the hell out of me with the Texans mindset, the system, like why in the hell you're allowing running backs like what's the old dude from Pittsburgh?
Oh, Le'Veon Bell.
Why the hell you allowing people like Le'Veon Bell to just sit out there? Like my problem is with the Texans, like they don't believe in getting star players. They
What?
believe that they can get mediocre or slightly above mediocre,
Yeah.
and they can turn them or coach them into it. Sometimes you got to go out and bam, go get your Odell Beckham, but he's flashy. You
I
know what
don't
I'm
think you know
saying?
what I don't think it's that. I think not in this case. I think it's a money issue. Cause let's look at it. They still trying to figure out what to do with Jadavian Clowney.
Oh yeah, they haven't guaranteed re-signing him,
Yeah,
right?
you already paid
J.J. Watt 100 million.
J.J. Watt.
Uh huh.
You already paid what's the Whitney Merciless.
Uh huh.
You just paid
They didn't
De-
give DeAndre.
yeah. I think DeAndre Hopkins got a new deal.
Okay. I
Uh,
didn't remember him.
Let me see. Cause I don't know. I think hold on. Let me
And
see.
then I know, yeah, you're right too, cause I know they haven't gave uh Deshaun a deal
That's
yet,
what I'm
but
about to say.
they probably gonna throw
This is a
one at him.
contract year for him. You see what
Ah,
I'm saying? So
so they trying to figure out where to put their money at.
you
Okay,
see what I'm saying? He
got
gonna
you.
ball out.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah,
he
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. That's true.
So he gonna want.
Especially with his new old
Yeah.
lineman. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Deshaun Watson got a. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins got a new contract. He 5 years, 81 million.
Okay.
He got a 36.5 million guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Oh wow.
So yeah, they gave. You see what I'm saying? I think it's a money issue.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
so cause what's the guy name from the Cowboys? He's one of the highest paid defensive linemen out there, which the Cowboys went and did, but he wasn't as good. Jadavian Clown, I think, had a better season than him. Let me see, what's the dude?
Yeah. But mm, wow, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, it looks like this was how much time left? Oh yeah.
We have 5 minutes. We can take a break. Yeah, we can take a break right quick, man. We'll be back. More beats and politics. Today we just talking about sports, man. I don't know, man. I feel like we talk about a lot of stuff, but sports is needed for today. So,
Yeah.
but we be back.
Yeah. And my boy knee's gonna look a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
better too.
they gonna look better. I told you, look, I don't care. I'm in this role.
Cocoa butter, brother. Yeah.
He gonna act like I just didn't give him that lotion before we started. But
I did throw him under the bus because
yeah,
like, hey, I
but
need some
I'm
lotion
gonna put some lotion on right quick. We be back, man. All right, guys, we're back. All right now. All right, I'm not ashy anymore.
yeah.
Put some lotion on. But yeah, so what we got next, brother?
Man, I mentioned this young lady a couple episodes ago, Kim K.
She ain't young.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Kind of worn out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, yeah. you have to
I
use
hit it. I hit it. No, I'm
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Shout out to Ray J.
Yeah, man. You stupid dog. But man, Kim K, bro, I'm slowly becoming a fan.
Fan of.
Kim K, Kim Kardashian. But it's not. It's for what she's doing in the community. So, if y'all haven't heard, so she was Kim Kardashian was really vocal on Centoya Brown, that was a victim in drug trafficking. So helped get her clemency. She met with Trump, and she also she was on some talk show a couple weeks ago, and she was talking to man, I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it was the Steve Harvey show or the Ellen show, but she was saying how much she realized how broken the system is towards blacks, and she helped free this young brother in Miami Oh yeah, this she was on a talk show and she was talking about becoming a lawyer. So she's in the process of becoming a lawyer. It's 4 states that allow you. Did you know this, my brother? It's 4 states that allow you to take the bar exam without having to go to school, law
Mm.
school.
What states are these?
It's California, I believe Virginia is one of the states, and it's 2 other states, but I know for sure it's 4 because she said the 4 states in that interview.
Mm.
But there, I did not know that.
I one of them 4 states got the highest conviction rate.
I don't know, but that's something to look into
Cause
as
I mean,
well.
look, I'm a firm believer in knowledge and going to school.
Yeah,
But if you ain't taking the bar exam, you ain't going to
yeah,
law
yeah, yeah,
school,
yeah,
and you representing me, that means you don't really.
yeah,
I ain't gonna say you don't know it, but
yeah. Well, see, the people that's it's like a lot of stipulations. Even if just those 4 states, you have to show proof that you studied under somebody that has their
oh,
own
okay,
firm, their own
okay.
practice. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I can get that. Like,
Yeah,
so if you just say if Johnny Cochran was still alive and you under his
exactly.
tutelage, and yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
deal with
yeah.
that.
That's
Yeah,
exactly how they got it though. I don't know in
okay,
those 4 states.
got you, got you, got you.
So and what's crazy is, bro, she's not even a lawyer yet, and she's getting brothers clemency. It was this young brother out here in Miami.
So she doing criminal law.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got this brother released from prison. He served 22 years of his 40-year life sentence. He went
Wow.
in there at the age of 25, and he was jeopardized under the, he made his mistakes, but the Clinton crime bill, the three
Yeah,
strike law,
yeah,
he
yeah.
fell under that in that category. So that's what got him in the system. Um, but like I say, yeah, he served 22 years, and she was able to partner with his lawyer. She was able to use her platform, though.
Mm.
He had a lawyer, but she kind of used her platform to let people know, hey, this is what's going on. This brother is 40 years in prison because he literally had an ounce of drugs on him.
Wow.
Literally, like it was a low level drug case or whatever, and I'm like, wow. So, but yeah, man, shout out to Kim K once again, using her platform, bro, and that's the thing, man. Like we can be fans of celebrities, but we have to start looking at what these celebrities do. You know what I'm saying? If they're not out here, um, helping society, if they're not using that platform uh, to help people, what good are you? You see what I'm saying?
And you know what? I appreciate her doing that, but my biggest thing is this is where I'm like, man, she doing good, but it's like, is it for publicity?
Yeah,
Is it an underlining thing? Is it a motive for something else? Like,
yeah,
is it really real? You know what I'm saying? Is she
yeah,
doing this just because she genuinely want to help people? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm not trying to discredit or hate on her at because I feel like this is a great thing. I think
yeah, yeah.
if other people kind of follow suit, but
Mm-hmm.
because who she is in the background, we
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
seen
yeah.
like, oh, is she for real for the people? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what though? It just goes to show you, and that's good that you have those questions, bro. But it just goes to show you how used we've gotten, how used we are. My bad? I'm saying it wrong. How accustomed we got. That's the right word. How accustomed we got to bullshit.
Yeah,
To where when somebody do turn over a leaf, we question it
yeah.
because we're so used to this watered down clout chasing society. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We question people's motives, and like I say, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but it just goes to show you how accustomed we've gotten.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I was saying about these celebrities, like with these rappers or whatever, you know, a lot of these rappers talk about crime and drugs in their music. And then, and this is what's crazy, I may go over a lot of people's head. If you're gonna talk about crime, drugs, um, and talking about women in your music, um, but if I go on your timeline, and or if I go on your time, if I go on your timeline on Twitter or Instagram, and I don't see anything you posting about Tamir Rice or Trayvon
Hmm.
or these people getting gunned down by the cops. It's like What good are you? You see what I'm saying? And I don't
Yeah.
want to change the whole subject, but it's like, and that's why I say I appreciate Kim for doing what she's doing. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're gonna have a platform, if you're gonna have access to media and be able to do these interviews at the drop of a hat, like Breakfast Club and all these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not gonna use your platform to help the most disenfranchised people, which is us, what good are you? Like you're useless to me. Like that's how. And I'm sorry to say this. I know I get it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of people upset that look at me some type of way. But it's just like these thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
if you're gonna terrorize your community, you're terrorizing your own community of people that don't have access to resources like you.
Well, I mean, it ain't. I mean, regardless if they get upset about it, it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's facts,
So it's
man.
like, what good are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't you go after these racist cops? Why can't you go after these people that's terrorizing our babies? You know what I'm saying? I was looking at this article about an hour ago, Eric. This cop, man, bro, it pissed me off. It almost ruined my day. This cop shot into this woman's car, shot her 5-year-old, shot her 3-year-old, and her 1-year-old, and
Man,
shot one of the kids in the head.
oh yeah, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, yeah.
Tell me why that cop is back at work.
Where was this at?
Uh,
Cause I heard about the story. I heard it to that effect, but I never
yeah,
really read. I just
this
read the
bastard
headline.
is back at work, bro.
But see, the thing is,
Police in the same community.
I hate to say this, it didn't want it's gone over so many people's heads because the media has desensitized us so much to where that's
Yeah,
normal
you
to
don't
us
even know
now.
when stuff happened.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
sad part about it. But the thing
That's
is,
true.
these kids are suffering,
That's it.
and
Yeah, that's it, bro.
trust me, I have to pray every day. You know what I'm saying, for my family because it's
Hmm.
like stupid stuff like that can happen at any time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But man, I know we kind of got away from what we was talking about. What we
But
talking about? Kim
but yeah,
K.
I was talking about Kim K, and I was talking about how I appreciate her using her platform.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, yeah, I know she had a past with the sex tape and
yeah.
the showing her body and being
Hmm.
naked and stuff like that. But I'm, just like what we talked about with Kodak Black, I'm
Hmm.
about seeing people evolving. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And when you look at her, look at what she did when that was younger when she had that sex tape. Now that she's older and she's married to Kanye, she has kids. Kanye got his own little issues, but you see the growth.
You think it had anything to do with the Sunday service? Hey hey Yeah,
Nah,
nah, I'm
hey, you
playing. I'm
stupid,
joking.
man.
Nah, but nah, I hear you though. I truly hear you on that one because it's just like we talked about, and I think in another one, but prior to that, we gotta let people be able to evolve and be able to change. Because if we don't, and we
Yeah.
keep holding them to that, how can they ever change? It's like
Hmm.
they're trying to make that necessary step, and we keep saying, "Oh, bringing up old stuff
But look
like
at what you did when
look
you was
what you did
18,
exactly."
and
But
you
see,
like 35
yeah,
now.
exactly. But that's the thing. Like, I do appreciate her for doing that, and I
Hmm.
do applaud her for her
Yeah.
change. But the thing is, it's kind of like it's kind of hard because those things keep that
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
old been driven in your head so much. So
Yeah,
it's
the
like
power of media though.
exactly that's just
Yeah.
how media do it. But the thing is, a lot of media not talking about it though.
And
It's not covered
that's
as
what
much.
irritates me, bro.
It's not covered
That's
as
what
much. Like we
yeah,
see it, but
yeah.
they're not talking. It's not on
Yeah.
CNN and all
That's
this other
right.
stuff.
See
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
And that's one thing I feel like black media we need to start doing. And one thing I know Cardi B, we got our issues with the whole Cardi B and setting dudes up. But she said something a couple weeks ago about black media. She was talking about black media. What good are you if you're not going to talk about anything that's positive for the culture? If you're not going to report anything good, if you're going to only report people's downfalls and
That's
people's
true.
negatives, you know what I'm saying, and the stuff that's exciting, but is uh, so horrible that's going on in our life as a celebrity. If you're gonna make a mockery of that, I mean, what good are you? What good is black media? And that's why for his beats and politics, I like to have this segment where I give people, you know what I'm
They
saying, their
flower.
flowers while they're here.
Yeah.
Like, man, I appreciate you doing this. You might have done this when you were younger, you know what I'm saying? But look at what you evolved to now. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So while I know we're here, but I want to segue into something. I think it's perfect to segue into this because I think not everybody agree with all that this man is saying, but and then some people may look at the history of things he's done in the past or the conspiracies. But what about
Mm.
social media pretty much banning Louis Farrakhan?
I mean, it just goes to show you, bro, how racism and white supremacy, it's a fraternity.
Yep, yep.
Like, I don't care how wrong I am or my people can do. I have access to this power, which is media, um, through television, through social media, through just engineering the
Mhm.
mindsets. I have power, and I'm going to make people that's really wrong. I'm gonna make them right, and
Yep.
I'm gonna justify this because this is a fraternity. This is a club that you're not invited in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they want to water it down because they talking about how they banned Minister Louis Farrakhan and they banned some other white nationalists. That's obvious race, racist. But come on, Eric, like look at what this country was built off of, bro.
You know what?
Racism ain't going nowhere.
I
So
think
what's wrong with having? I'm sorry to cut you off. What's wrong with having a brother that really speaks the truth about white supremacy and racism in this country?
and one of the quick things I feel like why they're doing this to him. For one, Farrakhan is up in age, and Farrakhan. I mean, I ain't trying to kill the man off, but he probably on his way out now.
Mm.
Farrakhan almost what 80.
Yeah, he is 80, early 80s.
So when people get up in age like that,
Mm-hmm.
they tend to not care, and they gonna tell it all. I
Uh,
think he's getting ready. He was getting ready to, or started
he
talking
has
to
a
where
lot
he
of
was
information, possibly.
exposing a lot of things.
Gotcha.
I feel like that's what
I
it was
didn't look
getting.
at it like
I
that.
feel like that's what he was
I
getting
didn't
ready
look
to
at it
do.
like that. That's a good take, bro.
Cause think about it. Why would you all of a sudden? He's been on social media for years,
Mm-hmm.
talking the same stuff.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, now you want to ban him?
Yeah.
It's more to this than
Yeah.
we know.
And look at what he was doing, like for us getting those gangs together out there in LA
You
to
see it?
squash, you
This
know
is
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying, and work together, you know what I'm saying?
This is the problem, or this is the thing. Farrakhan is a man that has, I would say, he has great power,
He
right?
does,
When you
yeah.
say that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so by him doing the stuff with the gangs, a lot of stuff that he teaches, a lot of he's he's almost like a ultimate influencer.
That's true.
So just imagine him having that kind of power, influencing a world of black people to do
Hmm.
one thing.
Yeah,
What could happen?
yeah. That's what I'm
Think
saying.
about all the people they killed. Malcolm
Yeah,
had a lot of power to change.
yeah,
They killed him.
yeah.
Martin Luther King,
Hmm.
even though some people don't agree with it, but he had a lot of power.
Yeah. And a lot of black people don't know this, bro, but Martin Luther King, it was proved in 1990 that the government killed him. His family sued the government and they was able to prove in federal
Exactly.
court. If you don't believe it, Google it. The King family won in court in 1990, proving that the government killed Martin Luther King.
Another person that had a lot of power, a lot of influence back in probably the days of our parents, Bob Marley.
Yeah.
A lot of influence, a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
power.
yeah, yeah. I mean, Black Panther leaders like Fred Hampton, you know what I'm
So
saying?
just think about it. That white guy, the FBI agent or CIA agent that said that he planted a attack or something, a nail in Bob Marley's shoe that was tainted with cancer, and that's how Bob Marley wound up having cancer.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow,
So
that's
think about that.
crazy. That's crazy.
So that's why I'm saying with this whole Farrakhan thing, I think is they're trying to mute him because it's either some information he has
Hmm.
that he's getting ready to either say or
Yeah.
do
We'll
with
have
it.
that Pimp C effect.
man. But that's the
That's a whole
thing.
nother conversation. But
That's a
yeah,
whole nother
yeah,
conversation. But I was like, man, I was waiting for it. To be honest, when I was looking at this whole thing, that's the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, he's getting ready to expose a lot of people, and some
hmm,
people probably don't want him to be hurt. And I think he's gonna. I think that's just my opinion, what I think about it, because just what I'm saying. Look at all the stuff he been talking
that's
about.
true.
He been talking about the same stuff for years.
Yeah, that's very true.
So I think that's like even with our platform. I think we don't want to limit ourselves to the information that we're given.
Yeah.
We want to give it to people and try to empower as many people as possible.
Hmm.
From whatever industry you're in, if it's in music, like whatever knowledge we have in music, we want to give you guys the most information possible to go out there and
Yeah,
affect change and change the
for
world.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I teach
Hmm.
my kids. You gotta you if you want to see change, you gotta
You
do
be
it.
the change.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta be the change. You gotta do it.
yeah,
So, I mean, I still praise Farrakhan for just even attempting just to try to get his word out,
yeah.
because I know he been doing like radio shows and
Hmm.
other things like that.
Yeah, and
But
see
I
that's
think,
what's been bothering them, bro. Like he been going on shows like the Breakfast Club,
hmm
you know what I'm saying? And like when you go on shows like Breakfast Club and you hit like 5 and 6 million views and stuff, it's
yeah,
a lot of black people that you waking up that's getting the information. Like, wait a minute,
yep,
you know what I'm saying? And then they'll be like, dang, if they haven't known about Farrakhan, Minister Farrakhan, they'll look at old videos and see what he been talking about. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
But this is the thing, and this is my problem, especially with black people, us. You know how we people talking about Farrakhan and people like, oh, well, look, they want to bring up other conspiracies and things he did,
oh
like
yeah,
like
Malcolm X
talking
thing.
about he got Malcolm X killed and
Yeah,
all the other
I
stuff.
haven't. I need to look more into that, but that's
That's
yeah.
a big big story. That's a whole nother segment about that.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got to do your research on it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah,
Cause
yeah.
just to kind of put it in a nutshell, I think the biggest thing Malcolm saw the truth
Mhm.
for what it was about the Nation of Islam,
Yeah.
and I think he was just either he was getting ready to say something or do something, and they had to take care of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was just,
Yeah.
I mean, just like you said, he got killed by his own people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the
Mhm.
sad part. But back to what I was saying about Farrakhan is they trying to mute him like for social media and all other stuff and all these white people whatever.
Mhm.
But never once would the white people try to mute R. Kelly.
Oh wow.
I'm just saying, just think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
R. Kelly still got his social media pages up,
Ain't
and
that
when
crazy?
he's a known pedophile.
Ain't that crazy, bro? Well, hey, let's take it a step further. I'm glad you said that. Okay. Imagine if R. Kelly would have, if those would have been white girls,
Oh man, he'd have been dead.
he would have been dead. He wouldn't have been in
Man,
prison. He would have been dead
they would have took him back to some dirt road in Mississippi and
and done
hung him
something to him.
and
Yeah.
hung him.
Yeah.
I mean, let them some little white girl.
Mm.
Man, R. Kelly would have been
Let him
under the
let that
jail.
have been a tape of a white girl getting peed on. Oh my goodness.
I was an outrage.
Yeah, yeah,
When he get rid of this nigger.
yeah. They would have got rid of him back in that era in the early 2000s when that
Yep.
tape came
And
out.
this is
Yeah,
the thing. R. Kelly made them so much money. And yes, R. Kelly is a brother, but the thing is, this brother is doing something he shouldn't be doing. Like, I don't condone none of the stuff he doing,
yeah,
but you doing it to black girls at that.
yeah,
Your own people, man.
yeah,
Like, we gotta stop. We gotta change that whole
yeah.
thing.
But that's our culture though, bro. Like
Yep.
in our culture, we don't take molestation and pedophilia serious. We don't take depression serious. Until it happens in our under our roof.
Yep.
That's when unfortunately a lot of us only take stuff serious.
Yep.
Is if it happens to our family.
Exactly.
I hate to say that, but you know, we just a lot of us have that mentality where if it don't affect me directly and personally, I don't care.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
Exactly. And that's another thing. We gotta stop turning a blind eye to stuff too.
yeah,
That's the biggest problem. We turn a blind eye to things that we shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to start speaking up on it. But just going back to whole Farrakhan situation, man, I just don't know what to say in this whole process. But as people, we just need to, especially as black people, we need to start changing the narrative. We got to start living better. We got to start doing better. We just
Hmm.
got to ultimately start sticking together.
Yeah. But you know what though, Eric? It's not enough of us that believe that we can.
Yeah,
That's the problem. It's not enough of us that believe it that we can
that's the
come
problem.
together.
And
A
because
lot of us think it's impossible, but they won't look at the blueprints. Our ancestors laid down the blueprints in front of us, bro, and we steady ignore them.
yeah,
Like, follow the blueprint of what MLK did with the Montgomery bus boycott.
yeah,
If y'all wanted to be this way, we not gonna ride y'all buses. Thousands of white folks got laid off. Bus
yeah,
drivers not able to make any kind of revenue because nobody's riding the buses. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Thousands of people laid off. Oh, okay. Oh, well, we'll let you ride. Well, okay. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the biggest thing though, too, was just while you were saying that made me think about something. Us as black people, the reason why we part of the things we can't get over, we love our vices.
Yeah.
We love the things that we think that's even though they'll tell us it's bad, like Gucci, for instance. Gucci is blatantly basically saying, really demeaning a black person with
Yeah.
that whole blackface
Blackface
thing.
sweater. Yeah.
But it's people out there, it's black folks like Floyd Mayweather and
Hmm.
other people that don't even have the status of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is still buying Gucci.
Yeah. That's true. I don't care.
That's what we do in other aspects of life.
Yeah.
When it's something we need to stand together for and do, we
Mm,
steady doing what we want to do
yeah.
because we like it.
But you know what though, Eric? But you know what? I will say this: as blacks, we gotta realize it's two different black. It's two different. I'm saying in the camera. It's two different types of black people. You got black people that want to be progressive and that's willing to work with each other. Then you got niggas, and the niggas are the ones that's gonna mess it up for everybody.
I'm sorry.
And I mean the niggas. I mean the zombie niggas. You know what I'm saying? The Walking Dead niggas that's in denial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And unfortunately, who gets the attention?
niggas.
And guess who they lump us in with? Unproductive niggas.
But that's the thing. You just said something. You just said a mouthful. Think about it. They who getting all the money? Doing
Niggas.
nigga what?
That's true.
Nigga
That's
stuff.
true.
So they look at it like this. We keep them paid,
Yeah.
keep them laid.
Yeah.
They won't do nothing.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a beetle want to get on his back or a spider want to get us on his back. Once it get full, once it's on the back, can't do anything.
Yeah.
But he's still eating. They still giving him money. You could do this. You could do that.
All you gotta do is shuck and jive and dance.
So we'd be all right. I think if as a people we could be true to our culture, true to who we are, and really understand who we are,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think it would change. And I think that was the whole thing with Farrakhan was trying to get the people and embrace who they are. But we can change this
Yeah.
because it is strength in numbers. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think that was the purpose of him being muted because they want to stop that. They want to
Yeah.
stop that.
And our biggest hope is to change the youngins.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
because when I'm sorry, bro, like at a certain age you can't change people.
Yeah,
That's the most effective thing is to go after the youngins.
yeah,
You know, like our kids' age, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Or
12-year
yeah,
olds, the 13, you know what I'm saying? Develop and younger than that, that's you could develop their mind,
yeah.
help them their mindset development.
And we got to protect them so they can, because they really. The thing is, if you can kill off a nation, just like how they
Yeah,
used to do back in the old days or the biblical days or just the ancient times, in
yeah,
order to stop a nation or for another king not to arise,
yeah,
is to kill a birth line.
yeah. And I'm sorry, black folks, there's no cure for niggas. You
I
can't. You
think
can't. No, like in these apocalypse movies, like with Walking Dead, Z Nation. They not healing these zombies and making them human again. These niggas are niggas permanently, and you gotta accept it, Eric. We can't save them all. I'm sorry because niggas are the
Oh
ones who hold us
man,
back. You can't run a lemonade stand with a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
you can't though, cause you know why? A nigga gonna drink up all the lemonade.
See, you can't make money because all the product is being, you know what I'm saying, consumed. But so I mean, nigga is really a virus. It really is. We didn't come over here as niggas. They uploaded a virus into our system. You know what I'm saying? The zombies, dog. Like that's really that's. I mean, it's funny, but when you really kind of put it together, it's a lot of them that's Walking Dead.
Oh man. Oh my God. Hey, we just went into a whole nother tangent with this,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I get what you're saying. It's the truth though. Like I think people, we just, I don't know, man. This is a horrible game, yo.
What's the score?
8-10. Like I'm sorry, we off topic, but
Oh,
James Harden hurt now. Oh, KD hurt too. Uh oh. But yeah, man. Look, we gonna be back, man. We gonna finish up with our segment. Only choose one. We be back. More beats and politics.
and you can't hear.
All right, we're back. We're back. All right. So we always come to this part of the podcast is only choose one. One, one, one. So since we was talking about sports earlier,
Mm-hmm.
all right, you only can take this one team for your dynasty, but minus the '96 Bulls because we know they were probably the best team ever. So we just gonna put them out the equation. '96 Bulls, they out. So only these four teams. You got number one, '01 Lakers. Number two, you got '95 Rockets. Number three, you got 16, 15, 16 Warriors. And what did I say? So,
You said the Rockets, the Warriors, the '01 Lakers,
okay.
and the
Oh,
Miami Heat.
'06
'06. Yeah.
Miami Heat. Who are you taking to run your dynasty out of all those four teams? Minus the '96 Bulls.
Man, I gotta go Clutch City, bro. Ice time, man. Nobody could do nothing with the dream. You know that.
It's time. So
Yeah.
I guess it's gonna be pretty easy because
Elijah one of the most underrated, most slept on Hall of Fame of all time, bro. Underrated center, the most overlooked, disrespected center of all time.
yeah, out of those teams, I'm going with '95 Rockets because I'm repping the home team. But I'm telling you, coming in a strong, strong, almost a tie. '01 Lakers.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
You know who they had on that
Oh, you
team?
know who else we forgot about? The Pistons.
Pistons.
Or yeah, the Pistons.
Which
Well, nah, they wasn't really a big because
nah.
they beat Miami that one year, but they
Yeah,
wasn't any all
I'm
stars
just
on that
talking about
team.
just the one some of the great teams that were
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
I mean, well, you know what? Let's back it up.
They had Rasheed Wallace, Billups, Jay Sean Prince.
I'm gonna throw in a wild card. I'm gonna throw in. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, dang. So the Celtics down 3-1. Oh yeah, they out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in the '08 Celtics
Oh wow, that's a good wild
wild
card.
card. So
That's a
let's
good
go
one.
back. Let's go back. We got minus the '96 Bulls. We have '95 Rockets,
Uh huh.
'01 Lakers,
Mhm.
16, 15, 16 Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who else we said?
Heat,
Oh 06 Heat, and then the oh 08
Celtics.
Celtics
That's the wild card.
as a wild card. They just thrown in there.
That's a good one, bro. You had Rondo, Garnett, Pierce,
Yeah,
Ray Allen.
yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty live right there.
Who, you still going with 95 Rockets?
Um, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
shouldn't even took me that long to decide, but yeah.
Yeah, I think this
You
was
know,
a,
we also forgot about the Heat when LeBron and Wade
that's the
and
oh
Bosh was there.
that's the oh 06 Heat I was talking about.
Nah, that was D Wade and Shaq.
Yeah, I was D Wade and Shaq. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
then the next dynasty was
Was
Wade and
09, I think.
yeah, '09 to
Okay.
12, I think. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with still going 90. Even if they threw that we threw that team in there, I'm going with 95 Rockets
oh
because
yeah.
I gotta go represent the H man.
Clyde the Glide, you know what I'm
Like
saying? Shooting the ball behind his head.
like there was good times, bro. Like did you go out? Did y'all go out when they won the
Man,
championship? Like I remember my mom, my brother, we all rode in a car and we just hit the streets and seeing everybody celebrating. You
wow.
know, how
That's
just
a heck of a memory right there. Now, we didn't do that.
man, I'll never
Can
forget
you
that.
imagine being an older dude in the game? Like, can you imagine being now?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, you kind of felt that when the Astros won, but
yeah.
I mean, but when the Rockets won that first championship in '94, I never forget. We was on 2234. 2234 was packed like it was traffic from like you remember where the old Echo was at on
Yeah, yeah,
Cartwright,
yeah, 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 yeah,
all the way down to the Burger King on Independence.
yeah.
Traffic, bruh.
Man.
People honking their horns, just celebrating. Like I want to have that time again, but
I know,
uh,
bro.
the Rockets got to win, bro. If we gotta
Yeah,
and
that's true.
and
That's me.
don't know if the Texans gonna ever do that. So
Not with that play calling.
so, but yeah, that was I only choose one, man. Y'all let me know what y'all choosing. We gonna put it back in comments below. So, but yeah, this has been another episode. I know this kind of been like a little doozy, man, because ain't too much going on. But the biggest thing is we're gonna keep bringing them
Yeah, yeah.
episodes.
But next week though, oh, it's gonna go
Oh yeah,
down.
we got a nice one for y'all next week. It's gonna be quite interesting because we're gonna have a special guest
Yeah,
as well.
we're gonna be
So
talking.
go ahead,
We're gonna be
you go
talking
ahead.
about relationships.
Oh yes,
Um, just how y'all women be on this bullshit. I mean, yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one
yeah,
though.
a little story time too. Probably
Yeah,
some actual real moment situations that we experienced.
yeah,
So
that I can't wait to get out
can't
there.
wait to
Yeah,
talk
yeah, yeah,
about it.
yeah.
But the special guest gonna make it even funnier though too.
Man,
So.
real talk.
But yeah, man, this has been another episode of Beats and Politics. This is your boy Eric Rashad in my robe because I ain't got no clothes right now. So I just gotta go wash some clothes after this. So
All
yeah.
right, dog. It's your boy Leo Solomon. That's it.
All right, y'all.
All right, peace.